Jude's probably mentally about like a 7-year-old, I would say, 7 or 8. He was diagnosed with Williams syndrome when he was about 15 months old. He didn't learn to walk and didn't get to learn to talk until he was probably about 5. And then went to school, was in a regular school, and went through the grades and had a teacher's assistant and did pretty well.
Jude was always semi-left out of social programs and so forth with kids and dances, and that was a little degrading for him not to be able to participate in a lot of functions.
He has some challenges with his development that at first hurt his ability to socialize.
Jude's very aware of his disability. He's learned to deal with it. He strives to be accepted.
Jude struggles probably with not having really close peers, kids his own age, and people to do things with him.
Jude used to have an issue with being motivated to do something. Jude kind of would like to do what Jude wants to do on Jude's time. But now, every morning of his route, he calls me on the Goodwill phone and he makes sure that I'm ready and that I'm ready to go and that I'm motivated because we have a job to do. So he's good about getting out there and doing it, whether it's snow or ice or hot summer day.
When he initially came to Goodwill, he came into our daily activity services, and from there he learned how to use a computer, came in and did crafts and things like that, learned how to socialize with others, and from there he began his training into employment path. We worked with vocational rehabilitation services to actually purchase the candy machines for Jude to begin his business, and they have been a great community partner in the whole growth of getting Jude what he needs to get started and to help provide that training.
Goodwill's been, they've been helping me out, and it's been awesome for me to do my job and fill out my candy stuff. Just make sure people put quarters in.
He lets everybody know if we're at his candy machine, he'll tell them if somebody put a dime in there. That's his biggest pet peeve, is if there's a coin in there that's not supposed to be. But he'll tell them about it and tell them how long he's been doing it and kind of present his machine to him. So he's very proud.
During the time that he's been with Goodwill, travels all over the community, has lunches at various locations, meets with the different business owners and individuals in the community, and it's pretty much the social bug. He loves participating, so he's a great treasure for the community.
My office staff members here and I have gotten to know Jude quite well, and so occasionally we get together and go out for breakfast. And he knows everyone. He is a man that is acquainted with everyone in the community, that's out and about and meets and greets them with a smile.
Jude loves to schedule lunch dates, and so at lunchtime he just makes his rounds around Lakeview.
I have some lunch dates with some of my friends of mine, and I do dinners sometimes, and it's fun, I love it.
Every week he goes and he checks all the machines, he repairs them, he fills them with candy, he refunds anybody's money that got stuck. So he has really had to learn a lot of different skills to maintain it and keep it going.
Makes him happy to have, a job and a purpose and be able to tell people I've got a job and this is my candy business and Jude's Candyland, and yeah.
I think it's invaluable to him. It gives him a purpose. It helped him become more of a community member, and I feel that for him that's his quality of life.
Jude is the story behind the store.
Thank you for donating to Goodwill and helping several lives and communities like Lakeview.
Because you donate to Goodwill, Jude has his own candy business.
Because of Goodwill, I have a job.